of the great battles of the north and the south of Canaan, how they were fought between vast armies employing hundreds of thousands of soldiers on each side. And we saw as the Lord decisively won these battles. And as a result, Israel won, meaning that they could now attain sufficient rest in a land that they could rightly declare it as their own, that they could settle there. However, after Joshua's victory and death, the battling was not going to end. Each tribe was obligated to continue the fight for his own immediate territory somewhat indefinitely. Israel has been repeatedly told that if they will obedient to the Lord, he will fight for them, and victory will be theirs. If not, then the struggle is going to be painful and full of difficulties and defeats. This is a great illustration, and I think probably an ordained God pattern, that foreshadows the battle that the army of another Yehoshua, who came 1,300 years later, would face. The one we know as Jesus of Nazareth, whose name is indeed Yehoshua, grammatically shortened to Yeshua. And he will lead us to a great victory if we would just follow him devotedly. Now, maybe the parallel's already forming a picture in your minds. God, through Yeshua, fights an enormous battle and defeats his great enemy, Satan, for our benefit. Yeshua is the physical agent of this holy war, but God is the one who fights it and leads to victory. Yeshua dies in the process, and each of his followers who are actually part of that victory must continue to fight. We must continue to fight on our own turf, which is our own lives. As the battle, although already won in one sense, is incomplete in another sense, and it's going to continue until a time preordained by Jehovah. But that time is unknown to men. It's also interesting that both the major but incomplete victories of Joshua and then Jesus, Yehoshua, and then the later Yehoshua, will become complete at the same moment. They will both become complete at the Battle of Armageddon. All the daily turf wars, all the individual battles we fight will finally be over, because the holy war will finally be complete. The conquest for earth, the conquest for the eradication of evil will finally be at an end. Now, Judges chapter 1 went to some